You guys have just purchased your Canva template, and I'm so excited for you guys to use it and just get all the different referrals that you can to your website. So let's go ahead and get started. I am going to show you how to edit the template piece by piece on how to change the colors, the fonts, and add all of your links to it. And then I'm going to show you the different ways you can post your website, and you'll see in just a little bit. And then I'm also going to show you how to shorten your link using bit.ly and then changing the back half of it to be customizable to you. So get ready, and if you guys haven't already, subscribe and hit those alerts on so that way you guys can follow along for any updates.
So this is the template that you're going to end up receiving. So make sure you have a couple of photos in your free Canva account and go ahead and just drag and drop one into this frame. You can resize it or change the layout of it, or you can completely delete it and just drag and drop your own picture into it the way you want it. So either way totally works. Change this text by putting in your handle, by double clicking on it and just typing in your handle. And then we're going to go ahead and I'm showing you how to add your shop links. So you're going to go up to these three dots and this link button right here. So click this, and this is where you're going to enter in whatever link you want. So I just put in my shop. If it has the underline, you can undo that underline by just unclicking right there. I also recommend clicking the box and adding the link as well. So either way is totally fine. Change the color by clicking up here, and then you go into the document colors. If you have brand colors, this is a great place to add them, but you do have to have a Canva Pro account to have a whole brand section, so just keep that in mind. Just doing this really quickly so you guys can see. You can also change the background color to reflect something that's more your style. So however you want to edit it, that is the beauty of this. You can also change the font. Just click on whatever text you have and change it. So right over here, Canva has tons of free fonts. They do have a lot more pro fonts as well. You can change the sizing, and Canva is really great about centering your stuff. Keep in mind that the font that I have in here specifically is capitalized. So if you click on the three dots and hit the big A, little a, it'll change it to not be completely capitalized. The spacing is also a little different, so if you go into here, you can change the letter spacing and make it more appropriate or change it back to 0 how it's supposed to be. But if you keep it as the font that I already have in it, it will already be kind of perfectly set out, but if you want to change it, just keep those two things in mind. After you have this, you can add a few more links. Well, obviously you want to fill them all up. But I'll just put in my Instagram, or just put in Instagram right here so that way you can see it. And let me show you how it's going to work as a website. So you click up here, publish as a website, and it's 4 different options. I'm going to show you how presentation works. Basically it just shows up as a one-page thing. If you had multiple pages, it would show up kind of like a PowerPoint presentation. The links are totally clickable. I typically use this one, which is the scrolling. It just looks a little bit prettier on your phone. When it like opens up, it has a kind of parallax effect. And then this one isn't my favorite because it will put in literally your title right here and then whatever your first line of text there. So this one isn't my favorite because it has that little navigation bar at the top, but you can totally not use that one if you don't want to. And the same thing with the standard web style page, it still has that title at the top and then whatever your first text is. So I'm not a huge fan of this, but if you are totally for it, go for it. Go ahead and use it. But I'm going to show you how it looks with so this is the scrolling one. So this is where you're gonna copy your web title, and then you're going to go to bit.ly.com. So this is where you're going to change your link. So create a free account, and then up here in the corner, this orange button, hit link. This is where you'll paste your long link title, and then you'll see this part right here where you can customize the back half. You're going to erase that, and this is where you can put in whatever you want. Although I will know that if you have something that's pretty common, it might actually already be used. So just keep that in mind. But if it's like your name, hopefully it won't be used already. Copy that, and I'll show you how to put it into your Instagram profile. So going to my main page, this is where you would put in your website. You go into your profile. Well, this is what it would look like if you clicked on it. I had already done this earlier. But you go to edit profile, And then this is where you see website. So that's where you paste it in there. And then at the bottom, just make sure you hit submit. And then that's how it will show up at the bottom. So hopefully this helps. I hope I'm not too jumbled talking about all of it, but enjoy your Canva template. And if you guys have any questions, let me know.